Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here today on Wreckfest, taking a look at one of the new vehicles and some of the new tracks that have come to the game. Yes, we have got a proper stock car, what we Europeans would call a stock car. In America, the NASCAR would be a stock car. Over here, it's something a little bit different, but it is going to be running on ovals. It's going to be running on some mud ovals, some tarmac ovals. This is one of the new circuits, the Mudford Motor Park. It's a mud oval. We're going 15 laps around here. We have got damage on intent, which means don't crash, basically. You crash one of these, you're in trouble. We did a quick test race because no one really knew what they were doing. This should be interesting, shall we say. You want to go quick, you want to run up wide. Basically, you want to run up the hill, but run too far up the hill, you get spat out over the top, and then you have a very big accident and probably lose a wheel, like that blue car just did. So, we're going to try and be careful here, pretty much. Now, I love oval racing. Regular viewers will know I'm a big fan of oval racing in general, whether it be NASCAR, whether it be this sort of stuff, whether it be short course ovals, all of this sort of stuff I really enjoy. It's a very different sort of thing. It might not be for everybody, but this is a great addition to Wreckfest. Really, really glad to see these in the game, and they actually drive pretty well. That's the bumps we don't want to hit. So we'll get some lap speed running up here, but we've got to be super careful if you do, because it is so bumpy that if you get it wrong, you're going to fire off the top of the course. So we get a really good run here. The problem is now onto the inside. Can I do a little bit of a bit of a slide job? Not really proper one, but we will make that work, and we will move ourselves up a position. Now we're going to try to chase down Longbow. We'll run it nicely into the corner. Do we want third with... you see, I was... Test race, I was actually going down to second. Oh, there's a crasher up ahead. I think that was Ewan, who escaped the top of the circuit by the looks of it. Oh, by the looks of it, Gliska tried to rejoin and has gone for a flip, rolling across the circuit. Longbow got a twitch mid-corner through all of this. But, oh, that bump there is what's getting me. We cannot afford to do that again. Okay, we've run our luck a couple of times now through all of that. We have really, really run our luck there. So let's not do that again. I'm going to run a little bit lower on the way in. That's more like it. We've got Stevie right behind us, who I would imagine is taking a very, very similar line in that purple car. I got myself all out of position in this lap. That's not what we want. It's going to make us slow off the corner. Up ahead, there is a resetting car that's probably not for position. We're way too high up there. That was just a little bit too high up. Got the wheels stuck up there. Oh, Stevie kind of ducked down across in front. Very lucky didn't actually spin themselves out on the nose of my car. There's a pink machine stuck up against the wall of there. That's had a bad time. Maybe we do want second gear for the exit off of the corners. We'll have to have a little experiment, a smidge here. Take it down to second. No, I don't know. I mean, we have kind of just found the line. I mean, ideally you want a course that's got a couple of different lines, a couple of different options. We've found the way that we're all going to be getting speed, and we're all driving identical cars here. Stevie has got a little bit lower. I just did the stupid thing of just following the car ahead, even if the car ahead makes a little mistake. Oh, problems up ahead. Big crash for somebody escaping the circuit. Now, is that a car we're racing for position? Yes, that's Brazen. So that is a vehicle for position. Stevie takes the fourth place away up there. Overtaking is going to be super difficult because unless someone makes a mistake, everyone kind of already knows the line they want. Brazen's risking the bump. It's quick up there. I just daren't risk it. Brazen makes a mistake on that higher line. So there's definitely a big gamble for going up there. The blue car keeps out of the way. I guess it's a lap down vehicle. I don't know whether that black and pink car is for position or whether that is a lap down vehicle. We've got to be careful of the bump that Brazen fell foul of. Someone's lost a wing. The yellow wing being chucked around. We get a really, really good run here. But we've got nowhere to go with it against Stevie. We're way too high up. Gliska's fired past, but won't get the speed on the exit. We're going to fight back here again. But Gliska has got the better line for running around here. Gliska might try and get both me and Stevie. Gliska's run too wide. Is bouncing it along, gets it back on the track. There's a little bit of lag going on for Gliska's car. That's why it looked like that was happening. We're going to sneak our way to the inside. This is the final lap of the race. We've snuck our way to the inside of Stevie. We've got the fifth place, but Gliska got both of us. That was a fantastic battle, actually. Gliska back on for a tumble. We kind of tangled a little bit with our own races against there. We got past Stevie. Stevie was a little bit unlucky on that final lap. Was looking good in fourth place and just lost it all at the end. Nine Tails take victory from Danger Man in second. Longbow claims third ahead of Gliska. I would get fifth. Brazen ends up down in seventh place. There are a couple of cars still circulating. Probably cars... Oh, Clark, that's not a good shape. That's not the shape you want your stock car in. That's not really a stock car anymore, is it? I mean, I don't even... Oh, that looks uncomfortable, is what that looks like. It's safe to say. That's had a bad day. That's had a very bad day. That was a good fun race. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing yet with the vehicles. That being said, I do like a good oval race, and it got exciting quite dramatically at the end of that one. So, up next, of course, we're going to have to take these vehicles for a more sensible race. This is what's essentially a real-world rallycross circuit. I actually really quite like this track. Curious to see how these go. Now, we are running on intense damage. I tend to run Wreckfest that way. It does make for a more entertaining time. A little bit concerned. Basically, if there is a big crash, you are quite likely... These are not strong vehicles, which is fair enough. They are a bit different to the normal cars you find in this game. But it does mean that we're going to have to be very, very careful. All the brakes aren't great. Okay, that's another thing to concern yourself with. Judging by a purple car being halfway up a hill suggests I'm probably not the only one who has had said issue. Can we try and chase down Danger Man here? We're going to be really early on the brakes because I now do not trust this car, although no one really knows what they're to expect with these, particularly around here. So we are a little bit all in the same boat. I might have a slightly less experience than some driving this one. We got a little bit of damage for one hit point worth of damage. That's a little bit of damage to the... Oh, we bent the sidebars on this. Oh dear. Of all the ways to come back from a Wreckfest race, slightly bent sidebars is probably the least of your concern. Now, thing is, I want to try and catch Danger Man here. We don't want to settle for second, not at this early stage in a race. So we're going to have to try and give it everything to hunt down that car, but that does mean there is a chance of making mistakes. And we don't want to be doing that. We don't want to throw away a second place by making a mistake, but we do want to have a... Oh, Danger Man has run a little deep through here. We have got a good run on the exit. This is a battle for the lead now. We are going to fire the car up the inside. There's a little bit of a bump. Nothing too much. Just a little bit of, yes, my vehicle is here. We are going to be overtaking now. Thank you very much for that. Let's not do anything else stupid. We're pulling away from Glisker in third. Not by a crazy amount. Oh, lock it up. A little bit too late under brakes through there. Danger Man may now get a good run on the exit. Tries, doesn't. That wider line actually kind of worked for me, which was surprising, to say the least. Danger Man is right there behind us. I mean, this is going to be really important now not to miss your braking points here. Really, really important when you've got a car right behind you. Danger Man is looking now. Is there any little gap, any little mistake, any little opportunity that might go on? Danger Man is there having a look, ready to have an attempt. Let's go might closer to smidge. Ninetales was in fourth, but has dropped back. May have been a crash. Let's get on the brakes down for this hairpin. Let's try and make sure there is no... there's a little bit of room to the inside, but you're not going to find a vehicle there just yet. Oh, it's nerve-wracking. Got to hold on for another couple of laps. And we did the hard work. We caught up, we put the pressure on, and we found a way past. Now we've just got to survive the pressure being applied to the back of us through here. Keep it neat on the exit of the dirt section we are. No one's braving the tarmac now. I think if you're very quick, you can get around the tarmac just as quickly as the dirt, but it is difficult to do. We have seen it done. Certainly if there are vehicles battling, you can get away with it. In clean running, I don't think you'd want to. But yeah, in a battle, you might get away with it. But it's a really, really big gamble. And, well, do you take a gamble? Probably not just yet. There may be gambles later on. We'll have to wait and see. We've got lap traffic coming up, which will hopefully stay out of our way. That looks like a car missing a front wheel. That is Clark, who is going to be, hopefully, going to keep out of the way here. I think stays on the tarmac route through there. Something has happened behind. I don't know. Oh, I might have done one down one too many years. I think Danger Man may have got tangled with the back marker trying to find a way past. Oh, and I've got a huge oversteer moment for no good reason out of the first corner. Okay, yeah, something happened for poor Danger Man in that one. I'm not quite sure what transpired. Something went on, though, that got Danger Man into some trouble because we were busy sorting out our own line through there. We're going to head out of the hairpin. I mean, Glisker is closer this time around. I've had a really bad final lap, having made a couple of mistakes along the way here. We head up towards the dirt section for the final time. Neatly does it through here. No heroics, nothing crazy. Glisker is Brazen made a mistake going into that section. Glisker follows us across the line. It's a terrible final lap by me, but it was a very, very good race up until then. We will take a victory in that one with the possible... No, not fastest lap. Brazen was very quick with those. Where's Ninetales' fastest lap? Not quite as quick. Might have been stuck in traffic. Someone finished backwards. Have we got any close battles going on in this? Oh, that's a car in the tyre bundle. You're probably going to wish I hadn't swapped the camera to you then. Yeah, we didn't quite see what started it. I mean, I know what started it. Oh, Lado's having a battle with Longbow. Possibly for position, that one. That's not much of a car left going on there. Oh, Chris hit the finish line. I saw that. Was that as stopping it from crossing? The Clark's car is a wreck. There's nothing left of Clark's car. That might be why it was difficult actually to keep it out of the way. Should possibly have just well gone on the break. Probably didn't even know the leaders were there. That's a very, very busted car. Did Chris actually cross the finish line ahead of Lado, or was that a crash into the finish line that prevented from finishing? That is the big question we have now. It was a crash into the finish line that gave Lado the 8th place. Outstanding stuff. Brazen does get fastest lap. They're good fun, actually. I like racing them. They're pretty damn cool. On a normal circuit, they're pretty damn good fun as well. Well, we had the mud oval, so what about the tarmac oval? What could possibly go wrong with this one other than a very, very big crash somewhere in a wall? There is a nasty curb on the inside, actually. You're not going to get away with really running across that too much. I could see all sorts of trouble going on. Oh! No, God, trying to get out of trouble through there. I think we had the classic front of car caught on rear of car and nobody can turn. I'm very sorry to Chris, who ended up serving into the wall. I couldn't get out of that one in time, and then trying to pull the car away, I think we ended up tagging Bumpy. It's been a little bit of a messy start to this one. We slide maybe a little bit too much. Now, I know in reality I think these cars do slide around a little bit more. I'm not really sure if that's how you gain speed in Wreckfest as such. Not really experienced enough of this. We get a really good run on the exit though to the inside against Ewan's car here that may well put us up into a 4th position. It does. Okay, good stuff. If we can keep this up, we might actually stand a chance of catching up to the vehicles ahead. We get a little bit of sliding on the exit, but nothing too terrible. Now, this is going to be fine until we start catching lapped traffic. Lapped traffic is going to be an interesting one. Gliska got it on the fence. I mean, we actually saved Gliska there on the fence, on that inside curb. Gliska lost a lot of speed on that inside curb. I see Ewan's car's around there having a look. We might get to the inside, although we bumped the curb. We have to go on the brakes a little bit, otherwise we're going to end up spinning Gliska around in trying to get that pass done. Oh, no, not quite. I mean, Danger Man. Oh, Danger Man has bumped Ninetales. Danger Man has absolutely annihilated Ninetales' car on the run into the first corner. We're going to try and get up the inside here as Backmarker gets out of the way. We're still alongside having a little bit of a look. See, I much prefer... I've got the mid-corner speed. We put the bumper to Gliska's car, but we have to yield, otherwise we're going to start turning it around. Oh, big lag spike. Christ. Big lag spike. This is going to cut back underneath us here. Can we get the run on the exit? There's almost... Oh, I have nowhere to go. Go point back the right way. There we go. There was nowhere for me to go on the outside. Clark has turned up with the blacked out stuck car. Yeah, I was literally up against the wall on that one. Okay, Clark, you try to go around the outside of Gliska. I'm going to just get to the inside here, and I'm going to carry the speed on the exit, and I should manage to get this pass on the blacked out machine. Yeah, see, we get really good mid-corner speed. That's where I'm making my lap time on Gliska. Probably where I was making lap time on the leaders as well. Gliska's running way too deep through this corner. Although oh, too slidey for me. Too much slide. If you take that wider a line on the way in, you do at least get a good exit on the way out the other side. Oh, there we go. That's fine. Come on. We're going to find a way past. Danger Man's got this in the bag unless they hit lap traffic or get stuck somewhere. Doesn't make a mistake, really. I might be a little, you might be a smidge quicker, but you might only be a couple of tenths of a lap quicker, and a 4-second lead is not going to be recovered in 10 laps. We're at the halfway mark of this race. Apparently that's fastest lap of the race, possibly? I think that's what best lap is for. Apparently I have got the knack of the tarmac oval, although I say that. We've actually had a little bit of an iffy lap. I mean, me and Gliska are very, very evenly matched in terms of pace here by the looks of it. I've had a bit of a bad lap here with falling back. Oh, that's not a place you want to be. For Lado is trying to get going again from a spin, and in the middle of the road, not quite what Gliska was wanting. We're still there looking. I mean, we get alongside us, can't get... I mean, I don't want to really go for a full-on bump and run. Well, I know that's kind of a little bit what happens with these. It's not how I like to drive, particularly. And then, I'd be annoyed if it happened to me. Brazen is now behind us. It might be a little bit leaning, but that's about as far as I'll go. Brazen is there looking. Dangerman's actually got caught up in lap traffic by the looks of it. Gliska's now defending into turn 1. We might be able to get the exit. No, I should bump the curb. I've got to not be bumping that curb. If we can not bump the curb, I think we can do it. Brazen's now... The thing is, I've got to be really wary of is Brazen might try and pass me. So I want to go all out aggressive, try to overtake Gliska, but if I do that, we run the risk of losing the position to Brazen, and I accidentally downshifted there when I didn't want to. Thankfully, it didn't really cost us any time. We're still there on the back bumper of that car. Little bit of lag. No game. No game. That's another one we've been screwed by just a tiniest little bit of lag at the really inopportune moment. That moment where you're putting on the power and you just need to be able to counter steer enough to stop the car from going around. God damn it. Now we're going to look at the back of a different vehicle here for a spot on the podium, possibly. That's really, really annoying, that one. There's nothing I can do about that particularly. Brazen's definitely got the knack of these cars, I'll say that much. It's a really different sort of motorsport, oval racing. And as I said at the start with the dirt oval, I really like that we've got these now. I really like that we've got these vehicles in this game. This is the sort of game for them. Really, really cool to have. It's all gone. Any of the skill I had is gone. It's all fallen apart. My only hope is these two have an accident, really. Dangerman has actually not had... I think the pair ahead are actually going very, very quickly all of a sudden. Brazen is pretty much pushing Gliska along now around here. Dangerman is actually getting caught up quite quickly. I have not got any more pace in the vehicle left. Stop sliding. We have got one more lap to go here. That was a quicker lap for me. I'm imagining Brazen may well have the fastest lap of the race, or maybe Ninetales behind. This has been a really, really good battle. Brazen is going to have a go at the final corner. We're expecting something might happen. Is Brazen going to get it? No. I don't know who got it. I think Brazen did in the end. We end up back in 4th place, killed by a tiny bit of lag. Very, very annoying by that one. How close was it? Ooh, not by much. 200ths of a second, sorry. 200ths of a second separated Brazen and Gliska. Good pass on the final lap. Lap times unbelievably close. Look at them. 17-1, 16-9, 16-9, 17-0, 17-0, 17-1, 16-9 down in 8th. That's what you want. Separated a little bit at the start by a few issues. Now got the banger racing portion. Oh, Bumpy lost a wheel. I think Chris lost a wheel as well. But, oh no, Chris still has a full complement of wheels. Maybe. Just about. They're not all pointing the right way, but they're just about on the car, at least. And there we go. Well, that was an awful lot of fun. The time out has gone. Oh, no, it has finished. That was really good fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. And to finish off, what better place to go than at the figure of 8? Yes, there is a new figure of 8 added to the game. This is based on the dirt oval that we raced around on the tarmac oval. However, you cut through the middle section here. There's probably going to be some chaos. Oh, there's a jump in that. Oh, we're about to get served in the wall. It's going to be worse for Ewan, though, who is going to get the biggest squeeze there. Lado's been turned around and lost most of the bodywork. As you, I've actually kept my cars relatively clean for this one so far. Oh, should have probably been up into second. I've damaged my front wheel. Got 99 health, but my wheel is apparently poorly. I'm not going to worry too much about it just yet. We might have to at some point, but for now, we are not. Can we have a look at the inside of Brazen here? We might actually be able to make this one stick. Ewan's going to get both of us. Actually, good pass from Ewan. We might be able to duck back underneath, though. Around here we do. Lado shot the gap between the leader and second place. There's a little bit of gap between Ninetales and I think it's Dangerman in that second place. Ewan's going to bump off the curb. Oh, Dangerman got hit. That is always the difficulty with the figure of 8, especially figure 8 with his jump through that section. Dangerman didn't actually take anywhere near as much damage as I would expect a sideswipe hit. You know, a mid-air sideswipe hit to do. Longbow's going to be in a poorly way. We land on the back of Longbow's car and take off all the bodywork. Sorry, Longbow. Oh, downshifted again without quite meaning to. We get a good run. I've got nowhere to really go with this good run, though. This is the problem. We're all getting stacked up a little bit here as this is the group fight. Dangerman has got to the inside of us. Can I might have to just push. Go, 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 go. I'll push Dangerman past because that will actually get me past Longbow as well here. If we can get on the throttle nice and early, it's going to be a little bit drifty from me. Can I still hold this on the exit? Because if I can... Oh, that's... I don't know who it was, but someone... I'm very grateful they went on the brakes, otherwise I was going to be in a lot of trouble. Longbow's trying to have a look. Can't quite get the nose underneath us. We do get that position. We make the move stick. We move up into a 5th place. Can we make any more progress forward? That is the question. Lado's out wide, is a lap down, is letting us all go here, which is nice. Can we make a move stick on Danger Man? Maybe we can cut back underneath here. There's a little bit of a gap for us. It's only a small gap, though, to make this one work. Oh! Gliska very nearly got murdered at the crossover. Danger Man fights back, as is absolutely fair enough. There's a good repass. I just couldn't quite cover it off, although it gets a big twisting around the next corner. I'm still looking for a way past. I can't actually get a move done yet. There might be a space here for us if I can get on the throttle soon enough. We're going to slide the car a little bit up into the side of Danger Man. We're still going to be stuck on the wide line here, though. That's the problem. I can't turn in. If I turn in, I'm just going to get spun. So we have to leave some space. Again, which we do, which will be fair enough. There's been a little bit of paint swapping. Oh, crash up ahead. This will make this now the battle for 3rd place. So, Chris got taken out on the crossover by, I think, Bumpy, I'm not actually sure, someone who had fallen back a smidge. Our little fight will make us slow in the grand scheme of things. I think I might have now got the pass done. Danger Man is still there. I don't want to get turned, so we're going to leave some space, although the bumping's continued. Chris is not very far behind at all as we do this. We might both end up missing out on this 3rd place if we are not careful. As the trading of paint continues around this circuit, we might finally have got this move done. I think Gliska got hit on the crossover. I think Gliska may have got nudged on the crossover because we're now up into 2nd place here. I didn't see, I was far too busy fighting my own battle there to see what on earth went on. This has been a hell of a race. I like this figure of 8 circuit. I like these cars. Chris is actually up into 3rd behind us. Oh, Ewan's gone round. Ewan's actually gone round in front of us. Ninetales take victory. Thankfully, I just got pushed by Danger Man. We take a 2nd place in a manic battle. That was great fun. That was really good fun. I like these cars. I like these cars. I really like that track. I like the various layouts of that one. Fastest lap would go to Ninetales. Oh no, not quite actually. Gliska might beat it with a 21.707. No, they all lose out to Ewan, who might get fastest lap, but is at the back. I might have put Ewan the wrong way. At the end, no, Ewan was spinning on their own. I just helped. Lado, don't know where that car is. Yeah, it's Ewan's vehicle. Obviously something went wrong. I crossed the finish line. That's where Lado's car was. Something went wrong for Ewan very quick when not crashed apparently. I actually like, there's a figure 8 circuit, that's good fun. Stock cars are fantastic, I highly, highly recommend them. The oval racing is really quite good. Absolutely fantastic addition to the game. Absolutely fantastic addition to the game of these stock cars. So yeah, big recommendation from me. Really good fun to go racing with. I've not had, needless to not me, the best of luck. What's happened to my AI? You got very stuck. Yeah, maybe not the best of luck or the best of races in overall finishing position, but a hell of a lot of fun along the way. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.